like the way that set played out and that SD might indicate like he's gonna be mad for the rest of this tournament. And
It happens. I mean, there's still a lot
yeah.
of winners for us to get through before we worry about that. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Speaking of rest
So,
of winners.
ooh, this is gonna be a really interesting matchup. Alto versus Solar Razor.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how Alto deals with Forsburn. Let's just say.
Definitely. It's kind of funny because I feel like I never see this matchup except for Cake Penguin. Like, you see it all the time.
Oh, it is a bullshit
Cake and
matchup. Let me
Penguin.
tell you, I hate it.
But then, as far as like, you know, the low and mid levels go, I mean, you kind of don't see it that often.
No, I mean, they're both like super uncommon characters in the lower levels. Like, it's really the like high upper mid level that you really start to see it, basically.
Yeah.
Like, kind of ever since I started getting good. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, like you'll see me and like Crusader and Triforce and stuff. But
And I think
yeah, this is a tough matchup.
It's like, you don't see a lot of mid-level forces. You see like a lot of high-level forces and like a handful of low-level ones, but not too many mid-level ones.
It's like it's basically just Moonman and John Jake, right?
Yeah, and even then, like, neither of them have been playing in many brackets recently.
That's true, yeah. Moon doesn't really play, John Jake only does friendlies.
Actually, I guess there's also Acolyte.
There's Acolyte. No,
Acolyte. Yeah.
Acolyte is legitimately like getting good. But this is pretty much widely considered to be Absa's most difficult matchup. Oh, good.
Yeah,
just hard reads. Goes right in with the up strong, which that's good.
It's
so
a slow
Absa
burn
just doesn't
so
have
far.
a whole lot of tools. Yeah. Absa doesn't have a whole lot of tools to clear smoke, which, like, it sounds wrong, because she has, like, the best projectile in the game. You just put it anywhere. But, oh yeah, Snowstorm.
Yeah.
I forgot about Snowstorm. I feel bad. Yeah, like, she definitely has, like, not a whole lot of tools to clear smoke, or at least clear smoke safely. Because if you use your cloud and you clear a little puff of smoke, well, now you don't have a cloud. If you use your uppy, you can get punished for doing uppy too. You use your F tilt, they like hold in. It's just not a good time. It's really a case of like the Forsburn kind of just has to run away and put up smoke, and the Absa has to clear the smoke, and then you whiff punish.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Alto's doing right now. He's playing like extremely slow, just kind of peppering Solar with like all these little projectiles, clearing smoke.
No, yeah, that's what Alto does best, is sitting back and peppering with projectiles, which, quite honestly, it kind of works in this scenario, because like he's got a lot of fast movement. His movement is very, very good.
Yeah, his movement's like
it is sometimes
really
better
funny.
than mine.
That's
But yeah, no, he really
thing.
likes projectiles.
Yeah.
And yeah, like right there, if you get impatient, you can just kind of get clipped.
Yeah, and that's been the answer so far. I mean, you know, Solar's definitely also kind of sticking back and not running in too fast. Though realistically, I don't really know how much faster he could be running in.
Yeah.
Like, I do think
Solar, I'd really like to be seeing punishing that F tilt 2 more. He's not committing to these punishes. Like F tilt 2, you can basically just hold in on, and like if you're close enough and still get hit by it, you're in frame advantage. Like, it's super punishable. Yeah, that was a good read. Yeah, very bad roll, very good read on Solar Razor's part. Just gonna set up that smoke, hope that yeah, so it goes for it, but yeah, no. Solar just kind of can't get this smoke down. Lands a good hit. Yeah. Could definitely, I think, like, jab out of that. Oh my god.
Well, okay then, sure.
Yeah.
I guess
Sometimes you just hit a button and they die. That's my favorite part about Absa.
Yeah.
Also, shoutouts to Haystack.
Sure. I don't know what the tags would be reference to.
Haystack is a he makes like rectangles. He makes the controllers that I use. He makes them. That's like, yeah, that's what they're called.
I thought they were called. Okay.
They're box controllers. They're rectangles.
I don't know. I've never heard someone call it a rectangle. I've only ever heard box.
Call it a rectangle.
You never call it a rectangle. You call it a box.
I guess I do call it a box. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think if I recall correctly, Haystack or Alto is like kind of made the rivals mode for like Haystack's firmware. So yeah, no, he's just giving them shouts out. But yeah, anyways, going to Rock Wall. I respect this counter pick because it is a bad Absa stage.
I don't think it's that bad, but it definitely will be benefiting Force a little more than Absa, I think, because Force isn't going to be able to really get those, like, sort of offstage, hitting you with the kill moves as reliably as Absa can. Like, Absa can do it on any stage, Warriors can't really do it everywhere.
Yeah, like right here. That's the scenario when it's good.
Yeah, like,
but,
I was thinking you were going to see some dares. I think that could have been the stock if Alto's CI wasn't, like, perfectly on point.
It very easily could have been. I mean, like, what really needed to happen was for Alto to, or well, for Solar Razor to, like, read that roll in correctly and, like, stop Alto from rolling back to stage, because that's kind of what he's been trying to do. Especially on this edge, these edge guards, is rolling back into stage and getting stage control. Yeesh.
Eclipse.
Yep. That's the up air.
That sure is. Now we're seeing it again. Alto just going up to the sky. This time he has the high pots to work with, which are going to give him an extra layer to the movement camping.
Get up strong.
He jumps into a knife. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was like just kind of unlucky because he missed his cloud there. I really like how Alto is not afraid to pepper on damage and just like he's doing this playstyle of isolating the Forsburn and clearing that smoke and getting like 10 or 15% and then like letting the Forsburn run away and like reset up the situation. And that's like that takes a lot of patience to do, which Alto definitely has.
Yeah.
I respect the read. Here, big damage. Drops the combo, unfortunately. Solar Razor in a bad position.
Yeah, but his DI is looking really good right now. Kind of holding out all of the stuff that can insta-kill you. And holding out, I'd say, generally pretty reliable to get out of most of Absa's, like, scariest stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not off stage, but from center stage, it definitely is.
I'm seeing a lot of fishing from Alto, which, like, I don't really like. It's definitely something you gotta work out of your play. There's that F tilt up air. It was an up air.
Yeah.
Don't parry the F tilt. No, don't parry it.
Yeah,
just
like,
CC.
I don't know how much crouch cancel I'm seeing right now. Even just missing it. But
crouch cancel is still good. That was a really good down strong. Like, Alto not phased. His DI pretty perfect in that scenario, but that was like a really good mix-up. Extra props for Alto for avoiding it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a scary situation because you don't know where the Forsburn is. They can just whip punish for you from basically anywhere.
But so far, ooh,
Solar Razor is trying to parry those those cloud hops, and it's not working out. But yeah, that was a pretty solid game for Alto there.
yeah, looking.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh boy,
No.
this is interesting.
Don't take Absa here. Don't take Absa here.
Forsburn.
No. No, 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 honey, no. Solar Razor. It, like... Don't take Absa here. This is a very good Absa stage. Even if it is a very good Forsburn stage. Don't take Absa here.
I don't know, I'm kind of fine with this pick, honestly. It gives the Alto less room to run back and just throw clouds. The clouds like cover a little bit more space, but I think the main thing that Alto's been abusing is just how it's like the side, especially on the rock wall. He really took advantage of like the verticality and the width of rock wall. On this stage, you only really have one of those things. Like the verticality might be a problem, but Force has some really good anti-airs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, also, you gotta be good at edge guarding to, like, make the most of this stage, and I haven't been seeing a whole lot of edge guards from either of these players. So, I don't know, who knows, this might— ooh, good, down strong.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's just those tech reads can be really
This is
good.
the situation, I mean, I was about to say, this is a situation where you want to be in as Force, when it's just all of your smoke is up, and they have to guess. Like, that's where Absa struggles so much. But I mean, Solar Razor is kind of mashing a lot of buttons in this smoke, and it's revealing his position.
Yeah.
It like, he's definitely not disciplined enough on that controller. Picks out the right Forsburn, and yeah, good flat drop up there. Nah, you it's basically a guess most of the time, unless you're like game 3, which this is actually game 3. So
Damn, that's crazy.
good read by Alto. You are in such a bad position. Oh no!
Ooh,
That was a yeah, good reversal, good reversal.
That's like the thing. Force, getting on Force stuff is so terrifying because you can just kind of catch you trying to drift one way. You have to pay a lot of attention to like every little movement that Force does. You just get obliterated.
Yeah, no. Another thing I can criticize about Solar Razor's play is they're not really putting themselves in the best positions. Setting up this edge guard here, this is a really good position. But from this, from like that top platform with the smoke on, Solar Razor hasn't really been doing like flat drops or like moose and that kind of stuff to be able to even get to Alto, if that makes sense.
Right.
Ooh, good read. Yeah, you I mean, it's not really a read, that's basically true.
Well,
But
I mean, if Alto hadn't tacked, you might have been able to like jab or something. But
yeah, but it's 3 out of 4. All right. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of like a lot of like platform movement. You definitely have the tools as Forsburn to like move further in the air, and like I was seeing Solar Razor a lot of the time just doing a normal plat drop and just not going far enough. And Alto was kind of able to just sit outside that range and hit him with a F tilt.
yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Definitely a good game for Solar. It's gonna be a matter though, like he's already down, down a game. Alto just needs one more, so
this game is definitely that last game was definitely pivotal.
it was, yeah.
We've also got counter pick advantage if this does go to game 5, but this looks rough. I'm just gonna say
this is a hard one.
Yeah. typically I say that that Absa can't really outcamp Forsburn, but Alto might be proving me wrong. That was very funny. Yeah, Alto is like definitely. Oh, he's making it back, but
Yeah.
oh no. Yeah, goes for it all. And just messes up.
We're just clipping him, getting him off stage. And now I got the
Yeah.
clouds. This is where things can get a little rough, especially if you DI wrong.
Yeah, that bad DI it always it catches everyone.
Yeah.
It catches everyone sometimes. It's why Absa is so scary most of the time. Is you DI out wrong, you're screwed. Speaking of which, setting up this edge guard. There we go. Really good whiff punish. Great roll.
That was a
Solar
good
Razor.
catch from Solar, just not the right move. I think that definitely should have been a down strong.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And
It was a really good read, but yeah, you should have just down strong there.
yeah.
Definitely not the most efficient kills. There's the down strong. But sitting at 100%, this is pretty much prime up tilt up air percent. So
Yeah.
we're kind of just hoping we can rack on this percent on the ground.
Alto almost had one earlier, just barely missed. So like,
Yeah.
he's definitely got his eye out for it. Goodbye.
Yeah. I think Solar Razor is starting to like take advantage of Fire Capital. Don't jump there. You're getting your jumps read. You're getting your jumps read. But Solar Razor is definitely taking advantage of Fire Capital to be able to like set up that smoke and like set up the 50-50s, making Alto guess. But it's not working out too much.
Yeah. Oh. And again, Alto's finally
Almost.
started to like jump away from the flats to avoid the down strongs.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's a good thing, but like Forsburn also has got the combust online. Forsburn, I wanted to say, also has the ability to like catch with a bear. So I'd like to be seeing more of that, like reading that jump out.
That's definitely true. I think Bear could work. I'm also kind of thinking maybe just like, honestly, up cape. Because Bear,
Yep,
the
middling
second
down.
jump might take a little too long.
Oh, why did you go there? Alright. This is actually pretty good for Forsburn right now. Oh, unless you run the other way!
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you really just need to be watching out for what the Absa does. And, if you kind of mess up, then Absa hits you with an F-tilt up air, and, Alto is going to be winning with a 3-1, moving on to winners round 2. Solar Razor sent to a really, really early losers. I think he was a pretty high seed, if I'm not correct.
Yeah.
Correct, right? Yeah.